And good morning and welcome to VSA Capital 5 Minute Morning Miner. It's Wednesday, 23rd of November. We're halfway through the week. We had the shock defeat of Argentina by Saudi Arabia. I don't suppose you watched that match, did you, Paul? You were busy at 1-1.
I sure was. I was busy at 1-1 and even busier today.
Seen any companies that have really caught your eye yet?
Yes, I have, and got several more yet to visit too, and I still won't get through to them all. It's a much bigger event than prior periods.
Well, I'm told that there's a lot of companies, but not necessarily so many people. I think they were down in Frankfurt, and they have more companies than attendees. Isn't that right?
That was true in Frankfurt, but the turnout was pretty good yesterday, and I've seen the meeting schedules for most of the booths, and most of them are pretty well filled. So I think they'll be happy with this turnout.
Fair enough. I'll take it all back. We will sort of mines and money next week. It sort of becomes an endless conference sometimes for mining. I think we'll see. I'm not going to make a comment here. But so who did you see yesterday you liked? Well, come on, give us a clue.
Yeah, I liked names like VSA clients, Tungsten West, and American Lithium. Of course, I think we would anyway, otherwise they wouldn't be clients of ours in the first place. But also some newer names that I hadn't met before, names like C3 Metals and Highland Copper, and then some that I've followed for quite a while now, like the SRG or Ascendant Resources. So yeah, just I'm impressed, I would say, with just the number of companies that actually have some really interesting projects that more than likely have some scope for getting into production in due course.
And of course, we shouldn't forget that basically we've had 15 years of no investment into junior mining companies, and that the world is going to end up with an almighty squeeze when it suddenly realizes we need all this production. So these are the things to be looking out for. Sorry, Paul, you were going to say.
And the funding at the moment in the current environment very meager as well for junior mining. So,
well, we'll see. Anyway, let's see what the news we've got today. Why don't we start off with one of our Shanghai Mining Club members, Makanga Resources, which seems to have got a really good little grant today in Germany to help on its HyproMag side, and the stock price certainly responded well. But Paul, talk us through that.
Yes, this is the HyproMag subsidiary, German subsidiary, and HyproMag specifically, its initiative on the recycling of scrapped rare earth magnets in order to break them down in order to be to powder to recycle the chemicals into new magnets. And the governments have granted them 3.7 million euros in order to begin the construction of a pilot plant, or a commercial scale pilot plant, in order to demonstrate this technology in Germany.
Well done then. They are getting on with it. What else, Paul? What else do you want to talk about?
Wanted to give a mention here also to this statement out from Culpio, which is ASX listed copper explorer in Chile. They have in fact hit more good mineralization on their Lana Carina porphyry pipe mineralization down there in Chile. It's a rather small pipe in dimension, but it's proving to have very nice grades. Came in with a drill intercept in hole 10 here, 169 meters of 1% copper and 225 ppm moly. So all the indications are it's one of these pencil-shaped porphyries that should be mineable at these kind of grades. Now the question is this just a small bit of what is a much larger copper-bearing copper moly porphyry at depth? And if it is, just how far down is that porphyry? But it's the kind of mineralization that we'd like to have Tectonic, our client Tectonic, find in Queensland.
Well, we are hoping. They have been drilling, I believe. It's been a successful drill, and I think they will be tidying that up soon. Obviously, they've got to get the cores or whatever over to the labs and tested, and labs are quite busy at the moment, and it's coming up for Christmas and the summer holidays in Australia. But obviously, we're hopeful with Tectonic Gold. It is one we like. Stock, in my opinion, is way too low, but I would say that, wouldn't I? Okay. Anything else, Paul, you want to mention?
Yeah, real quick, London quoted lithium explorer in Germany, Zinwald Lithium, which was the spinoff, if you remember, from our past client as well, that was on lithium clays in Mexico. Zinwald here with nice drill assay results from its Zinwald deposit in Germany. This is lithium-bearing mica, for which the lithium mica zinwaldite is named after this site. But the importance is not the assays itself, but the fact that there's enough mineralization in the intrusion itself, as opposed to just the margins of it, that they will now attempt to put into resource the intrusion itself, which would make the potential mineable resources much, much larger.
Whereabouts in Germany is that?
That's in southern Germany, I believe, southwest.
So could it be processed alongside European lithium somehow? Is there some way that they could help each other?
They're not in the. I don't believe they're in the same district, and I think that Zinwald's plan was to produce a different end product chemical from Europeans.
Yeah, okay. That's always the problem with lithium. You know, each lithium is so different and really can't be mixed with each other, unlike oil, where you can just blend it all in one big refinery and come out with a nice petrol for your car, so to speak. It's a very different commodity.
This one more like the chemistry they're working on with British lithium, for instance, in Cornwall.
Okay, anyway, there we go. We'll speak again tomorrow, Paul.
Very good. See you then.